Division, we are going to look at sharing and also we're going to be looking at grouping. So this is a review of what you have been learning over the last couple of weeks. However, I just want you to just pay close attention because I think some of you are having a little bit of difficulty differentiating between the two of them. So in sharing, we're going to start with sharing first. In sharing, we have my dividend, which is how much I have, and we are dividing my dividend by my divisor, and this is a very, very important part of our division. And then we have our quotient or my answer. So all of these terms I'll be using when showing what sharing is. So we have here my dividend, so those are everything that I have. Now in sharing, the divisor tells me how many into how many I'm going to share equally. So in this case it's going to be 8. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And I'm going to share my dividend into these 8. And they have to be of equal proportion. So for example, I have numbered them all the way to 16 because I have 16 in my dividend, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 ways in which I'm going to share equally. So as you can see, I number these ones right here. So 1 goes with 1, 2 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and then I went 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. So I've shared all of my dividend equally. And in order to get my quotient, I just need to come to one of these groups, and I just notice that I have 2, and therefore that will be my answer. So that is sharing. It's a little bit different than grouping. So over here we have grouping. Again, we have my dividend, which is right here. That's the total amount that I have. Then I have my divisor. Now my divisor will tell me something very important in grouping. And then I have my quotient. So my divisor tells me how big my groups are going to be. So in this case, my groups are of 8. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So I have 8 there because my divisor tells me that that's how big those groups need to be. And I make those groups using what I have in my dividend. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. And I use 8 to create one group, and then I can create another group of 8. So then my quotient tells me how many groups I can make of 8 out of this, and the answer would be I can make 2 equal groups, which is right here. So that is the difference between sharing and grouping. I hope that now if you had any questions or any doubts, you can those have been answered. So going now to Monday's lesson for